Hi, everybody. Welcome to Talking Books with Tanisha. I decided to do a little bit of a like a special Halloween kind of like book for you. One that I found very I think mystical is the right word. Magical is another word. Kind of otherworldly is the other word. And it's also romantic. It's a really sweet book that I am introducing today that many of you may have even heard about. If you read 7 Days in June by Tia Williams, this is another book by that same author called A Love Song for Ricki Wilde. And Ricki Wilde is the main character. She is a young woman who's decided to leave her small town in Georgia where she's very affluent. Her family comes from lots of money. I would say her family is affluent. She comes from money, but she's decided to kind of, strike out on her own. And she decides the best place to do that is in Harlem, New York. And so she relocates herself there and she starts her own business, a florist company. So lots of flowers. And she's very much into nature and wanting to be in spaces that make her feel alive and thrive. And one of the adventures that she does one night is to a little park. She's drawn there because of a really strong scent. And the reason why this scent is so important, it's night blooming jasmine, is because it's not supposed to be blooming at the time of year that Ricki is smelling it. So that by itself is kind of like a clue that something's a little bit different. Well, she meets someone in this park, and she doesn't just meet him once, she meets him kind of over and over in really interesting ways. His name is Ezra, and Ezra has a secret. And this book is really about kind of unveiling what that secret is. I can't tell you what the secret is because part of the fun around having a Halloween kind of spooky magical book is that you get to discover that for yourself. I can tell you that it's really fun to kind of be able to see different parts of people's lives at different times of their lives. The romantic relationship that starts developing between Ricki and Ezra is really beautiful to kind of watch and see. We're not really sure what's going to happen with their relationship or if there's a relationship even to be kind of cultivated. It has lots of music in it, so lots of references to music, lots of references to wildlife and like plant life. So not wildlife, but plant life, like flowers and plants and kind of the natural greens that are happening, and a lot of like nods to historical Harlem. Really thinking about what was happening in Harlem, kind of before all the gentrification came. This is a beautiful book. It's also kind of like a little bit, different. If you don't mind a little bit of creepiness, a little bit of magic, a little bit of voodoo, I think you might be okay with this story. I found it to be super entertaining. It's a perfect book for Halloween. So if you have some time to grab a book, do the Audible, do a library, go to your local bookstore and grab a love story. I'm sorry, a love song by Ricki Wilde. I think you'll really be happy with that. If you can't finish it by Halloween, you can read it whenever you want to. I read it a couple weeks ago, but it feels really perfect for this holiday season. Just wanted to let you all know of Halloween pick and treat, trick or treat, reader treat. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I also hope you're reading, like whatever books you're reading, like share them with other people. As a matter of fact, share and like, subscribe to this right here to Talking Books with Tanisha. Share it with everyone, everybody. People need to have books in their lives, a lot going on. Books can be a really beautiful refuge and also a really beautiful way to kind of amplify our voices and our choices. Have a great day and keep reading.